guys, so movement therapy here. Okay, so we're going to look at my first session, looking at a Pilates session, just to work the full body. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go through a setup. Okay, don't worry too much on the setup. Then we're going to do some mobilisation, get all the joints moving and mobilised, and then we're going to do 6 different exercises, and then we're going to do some good stretches at the end there. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go through a setup. Okay, so first of all, feet together. Okay, so feet together. Okay, turn toes out towards diagonal. Okay, so facing like a V shape there. Then we're going to bring the heels in line with toes. So we should be roughly about hip width apart. Okay, we do a little rock through to toes, a little rock back through to heels, back through to toes, and just through the centre of both feet, just so you can wiggle your toes. Just make sure your weight is even throughout your feet there. Okay. Going to relax shoulders down, insert the pockets behind and the head up nice and tall, looking over the horizon. Okay, we're going to soften through the knees and we'll just do a little pelvic tilt. Okay, so we're just going to pull our hips forwards, roll forwards, and then tilt back, forwards, back, forwards, and then right to centre. So with that, the spine comes down, the hips perch underneath, and that's our neutral alignment. That's our strongest stance. It should feel quite a natural, but that's our strongest stance there, okay? Taking our hands onto our ribcage, lateral thoracic breathing, okay? So we're going to breathe in through our nose, expand through the ribcage there, and breathe out through the mouth, okay? We're going to breathe in, and we're going to breathe out. Okay then. This time I'm going to place just the hands on the hips, okay? I'm going to imagine we've got a belt, okay, around the waist there, and we're going to really suck them muscles in there at 10, okay? So imagine you've got a belt, okay, and the belt is on the 10th notch, okay, and we're going to really squeeze them muscles in nice and tight at 10. So really hold it nice and tight at 10 and really suck the muscles in. We're going to release that imaginary belt as we release them 2 muscles from 10 down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and just slightly engaging their muscles there at 30%, okay? Then we're going to relax shoulders down, head looking forwards, the pelvic floors, okay? Don't worry too much on these. These ones where you squeeze the bottom, we squeeze it in nice and tight, okay? We're going to draw it to top like a zip, we just hook it all the way to the top there, dropping it halfway, just a little bit more and hold it in there, as well as thinking about them in the core muscles as well. Okay. Mobilisation. Let's do some shoulder rolls. We're going to start with rolling the shoulders, mobilising for the shoulder joints. Okay, so we're going to roll backwards. So rolling through the shoulders, really mobilising through the shoulder joints there. Big circles all the way around. Okay, we're going to do 3 more, and 2 more, and then 1 more. Okay, this time we change direction. Okay, so all the way forwards, rolling through the shoulders, big roll the shoulder rolls all the way forwards again. And then again, we're going to do 3 more, and 2 more, and finally 1 more, okay? And just relax the shoulders down. This time, we're going to work through the neck muscles then. So turn the head to your right shoulder, head up nice and tall. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, I'm going to slowly turn the head all the way around to the right shoulder. Hold it there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out, slow to centre. Slowly, all the way around, hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, slow to centre, slowly, all the way around, hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, slow to centre, slowly, all the way around, hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, slowly back towards the centre. Okay, this time I'm going to drop the ear to your right shoulder, so make sure you're relaxing them shoulders down, okay? So we're going to breathe in. And as you're breathing out, we're going to drop our ear all the way over to right shoulder, so you're going to feel a nice stretch through the side of the neck there. Hold it there. Feel the stretch, slow to centre, hold it there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out, all the way over again, feel the stretch. And again, slow to centre, hold it there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out again, feel the stretch. And again, final side, hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, feel the stretch. And again, slowly back towards the centre. Okay, this time, I'm just going to clasp the hands out in front, okay? So tucking the head down, just until you feel a little stretch, just from the top of the shoulder blades, just stretching out, so running through the top of the shoulders there. Feel that nice stretch, okay? Just releasing from the stretch, looking towards the front there, okay? Relax the shoulders, head up nice and tall. So we're going to twist top part of the spine, okay? We're going to keep them hips forward, it's only the top part that's going to move. Real nice mobility work for the back, this one, okay? So we're going to breathe in, and as you're breathing out, a little twist to right. Just be careful not to take it too far, just that point of tension there. Hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, so to centre, slowly all the way around, again, just that point of tension, feel that twist, hold it there, breathe in, and again, as you're breathing out, slow to centre, the head is following, slowly all the way around, feel that nice twist, hold it there, breathe in, and again, as you're breathing out, slow to centre, slowly all the way around, hold it there, breathe in, and again as you breathe out, so back towards the centre. Okay, this time keep that head looking forwards, up nice and tall, and we're going to really stretch and lengthen up the spine, so really stretch it up nice and tall, okay? We're going to release from the stretch, we're going to bend to the right and left. So again, as you breathe in, and as you're breathing out, take it all the way over to the side, so really feel that stretch right down the side of the body. So imagine you wedge between a plane of glass to the side there, we're going to go to the side, we're going to breathe in. And as you're breathing out again, all the way over, feel the stretch. And then again, slow it back towards the centre. Okay, one more each side, hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, feel that stretch right down the side of the body. And slow back to centre. Okay, final side, hold it there, breathe in. And again, as you're breathing out, feel that nice stretch. And slowly back towards the centre. And release the arms down, okay, so relax the arms. Working for the lower part of the body then this time, we're going to work for the hips and knees, getting them moving as well. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, breathing out, the knee comes up, just a hip height there, nice and slowly, turn the heel to side, and then slowly again, bringing the knee up, and slowly turn the heel back down again. So again, breathing in, and as you're breathing out, knee up, turn the heel down, and again the side. Okay, and then we take the leg out to side. So we're going to breathe in. As you're breathing out, take it out to side. Again, don't worry too much how far you're taking it out. Just getting that little bit of movement. Just through the hips and knees there. Again, one more each side. And again, final side. Okay. Finally working through the ankle extensors and flexors, okay? So getting them ankles moving as well, okay? So we're going to breathe in as we elevate up onto our toes. And breathe out to push the heels back down onto the floor. So again, breathe as you lift up. And breathing out as you push down through to the heels. Again, a couple more. Breathe as you lift up. And breathing out as you push down. One more time again. Breathe as you lift up. And breathing out as you push down. Okay, a couple of rolls down to the spine. This is really good for mobility of the back, this one. So if you struggle a bit of backache, especially in the morning, this is a good one to do, okay? So again, make sure your feet hit the part. Shoulders relaxed, head looking forwards. Take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, slowly drop your chin to your chest. Slowly roll the shoulders forwards and nice and slowly roll all the way down for spine. Slowly rolling all the way down to that point of tension. When you're down there, relax the hands, relax the head, relax the body. Take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, as each part of vertebra slowly stack on top of each other, like stacking up bricks, slowly rolling up through the spine, all the way up through the shoulders, and all the way back up towards the head, okay? We'll do one more time. I'm going to show you on the different angles so you can see as well. So again, feet hip apart, shoulders relaxed, head looking forward, take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, slowly drop your chin to your chest, slowly roll the shoulders forwards, and nice and slowly roll all the way down for spine, slowly rolling all the way down to that point of tension. Again, relax the hands, relax the head, relax the body. Again, your own time, take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, as each part of vertebra slowly stack on top of each other, slowly rolling up for the spine, all the way up for the shoulders, and finally through to the head, okay? So that's your mobilisation section, okay? So now we're going to concentrate on the different exercises. So we're going to start with the hundreds, okay? One of the first exercises Pilates is used tends to be the hundreds, okay? So again, a great exercise just to work and strengthen through our core muscles, okay? So just slowly onto our mats, Okay, so first of all then, just working through the setup, okay, so we're going to make sure that our hips, knees and feet are in alignment, okay. Just a little pelvic tilt, just to make sure your spine, your hips are underneath. So with that, you're not arching the back too much. Just trying to make sure your spine, your hips are underneath there, okay? Shoulders relaxing the floor, and then arms by side, just lengthening through the neck and just looking up towards the ceiling, okay? So this really is about body awareness. So making sure you try and keep the hips as still as possible. So imagine you've got a spiritual level on your hips, and you're really keeping the hips nice and still, which is not easy, okay? So we're going to breathe in to prepare. As you're breathing out, go to the leg into that tabletop position. So with that, the 90-degree angle, the knees above the hip there, and slowly control it down. Now you're going to really slow it down and transfer to the side. We're going to breathe in. And as you're breathing out, leg comes up in that tabletop position. And then slowly control it down. So alternating each side. So I'm going to breathe in. And as you're breathing out, leg comes into that tabletop position. And then slowly control it back down again, okay? So keep going. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, leg into tabletop position, hold it there, slowly control it down. Really concentrate, keep them hips nice and still, really hard, especially when transferring from one side to the other. Again. And while we're doing this exercise, I want you to really think and focus on the inner core muscles as well. So I'm thinking about that imaginary bell, and think about my pelvic floors as well. So we're always thinking internally as well as working externally. So let's carry on, we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, leg into tabletop. Nice and slowly control that leg back down again. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, leg into tabletop, keep them hips nice and still. Really control that movement down, change sides. We're going to breathe in. Then our leg comes into tabletop. Nice and slowly, control it down. Okay, we'll keep going a few more. We're going to breathe in. Breathing out, leg into tabletop. And then slowly control it down. We'll do 2 more on this level. I'm going to make it a bit harder. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, leg into tabletop, and then just slowly control it down. And final side, we're going to breathe in, and just breathing out again, leg into tabletop, and then slowly control it back down again. Okay, now if you want to take the next stage, which you don't have to, it's a little progression, make it a bit harder. What we do is just place the hands behind the head. So spread the fingers, relax the head and the hands, elbows open, chest nice and soft. So we're going to sort of hit through the upper a little bit as well, okay? So what we do is lift the head and shoulders to the floor, relax the head and the floor into the hands, okay? And exactly the same what you just did with the legs, okay? So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, the leg comes to the tabletop, and then just slowly control it back down again. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, leg comes into tabletop, and then just slowly control it back down again, okay? So again, alternating each side, keep them hips nice and still. Any point it feels too much in your neck, just be careful of your neck, put your head back down again, okay? So if you want to make it a bit harder, just lift and squeeze a bit tighter. So you're trying to take the weight off the head, relax the weight into the head, into the hands there, keep that onto your chin, don't take your chin too far forward, look up to the ceiling. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, coming up, and slow it down. So you can really feel this working through these tummy muscles here. So again, nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Again, at any point, if you need to have a little rest, just do what you can. So really feeling them muscles working them tummies. So again, breathe in, then out, leg into tabletop, nice and slowly, control it back down again. So we're going to breathe in, out, leg into tabletop, and slowly control it down. Okay, we'll just do 4 more, 2 more each side. Nice and slow, take it up, control it back down again, and again, that's it. And we'll do 2 more, 1 more each leg, nice and slowly. Again, breathing in, then out, leg into tabletop. And then final side. Nice and slowly. And control it back down again. Okay, so have a little stretch out. Let's just stretch one leg out and the other. Stretch the arms out, release any tension. Just a nice full body stretch. And probably do lots of good stretches, okay? Another like I did one, so we're going to slide one leg up. And the other, arms by side of the one is going to be the beating down. So another part of the hundreds is a beating down section as well, okay? So, again, hips, knees, feet, neutral spine, shoulders relaxed, head and up. So, lots of different positions on this one. So again, find position, find the level that's right for you, okay? So, all we're going to do is a pushing down, we're beating down with the arms, okay? So arms nice and straight, imagine you're beating the water by the side, okay? So what you're going to do, pumping through the shoulders there, I'm going to breathe in for 5. I'm going to breathe out for 5. 10 times, or up to 10 times. Okay, now this is where you can make it a bit harder. Because what you can do is you can lift the head and shoulders off the floor, okay? If it hurts your neck, put your head back down again. You can also bring your legs into tabletop position. Okay, hurts your back, put your feet back down, okay? You can even leave your legs straight up, or on the angle is the harder option. If you put it on the angle, get the back pulled into the floor, that's quite challenging, okay? So find that one that feels right for you. Okay, I'm just going to do it with head on the floor and legs in tabletop, okay? So just in the middle there, okay? So I'm going to start by pushing down, legs in tabletop, beating down. So breathing in 5, breathing out 5, 10 times, or up to 10 times, do what you can, okay? So it depends how quick your counting is. Okay, so hold that position there. If you do feel it hurts your head, put your head down, okay? Hurts your back, put your feet down, okay? So keep pushing down with the shoulders, breathing in for 5, breathing out 5, 10 times. So keep pushing the shoulders, think about the core muscles, pelvic floor muscles as well. Okay, like I said, it depends how quick your counting is. Breathing in, breathing out. Lost count, I'll keep going for a few more. Okay, that's it, keep pushing down, get the back pulled into the floor, pumping through the shoulders there. Relax that head and shoulders, that's it, keep pushing down, breathing in 5, breathing out 5. 10 times, but 10 times. Okay, when you've done that, slowly lower the head down, lower the legs down, extend one leg out of time, take your arms to the head, really stretch out for the body there. Well done. You really feel that for the core muscles there, okay? So next we're going to again slide one leg up and the other, arms by side. We're going to target the core muscles. Again, everything we're going to teach is going to be layered up, so just remember to work to what level you can. Any problems, you can always find, I can always find you an alternate, so just message me, okay? So, we're going to relax our head into our hands. So again, spread the fingers, relax our head and hands, elbows open, chest nice and soft. Keep that on your chin. Never let the chin come forwards, okay? So feet apart. Again, relax the back into the floor. We're going to breathe in, prepare. As we're breathing out, we're going to lift through the head. Don't pull the head. Lift the top of the spine. And then slowly squeeze them two muscles together. Slowly lower spine, shoulder and head back down again. So it's nice and controlled, okay? So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, lift and then squeeze. So really squeeze them two muscles together and slowly control it back down again. So we're going to breathe in. You're breathing out, so again, lift and squeeze, hold it there, and slowly lower spine, shoulder and head back down again. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, lift and squeeze, so really squeeze it up and slowly control it down. Really feeling the abs squeeze together, working into the muscles again. So again, lift and squeeze, relax the head and the hands, orange the chin, and down. Like I said, at any point, if you need to rest, have a little rest, just work at your own level and your own pace. Okay, this time I'm going to push it a bit further. So we're going to come up for 1, we're going to squeeze a bit tight for 2, and then nice and slowly lower back down for 3. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, up for 1, squeeze it up for 2, lower back down for 3, nice and slowly. So again, we're going to breathe in. And out 1, up for 2, and lower down for 3, nice and controlled. Do a few more again. So again, lift in, and then squeeze in, and control it down. So really feel them two muscles working. Again, lift and squeeze. Okay, another little progression on this one then. We can add a little knee raising, which again, you don't have to do it. If you're struggling, go back to the easier options. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. Breathe out, so bring the knee up this time as we squeeze it up, nice and controlled. Then change sides, so we're going to breathe in. Then out, lift and then squeeze. And then control it back down again, okay? So again, I'm going to breathe in. Lift and squeeze. And then control it down nice and slowly. So we're going to breathe in. Out, lift and then squeeze, and then control it down. Okay, so again, we'll do a couple more again. So again, lift and squeeze. Can you feel them two muscles working? So we're trying to strengthen them two muscles. We're strengthening them through the back there. Okay, so again, lift and squeeze, and control it down. Let's do 4 more, 2 more on each leg. So we're going to breathe in, out, lift and squeeze, and control it down. 3 more again. So again, lift and then squeeze. And 2 more, okay, so again, breathe in, and out, lift and then squeeze, and then final one, again, lift and squeeze, Oh yes, and tongue muscles working there, okay? So again, slowly extend one leg at a time, take my arms to the head, and do a nice full body stretch, so really stretch and lengthen through the body there, okay? Nice stretch out, okay? So you can feel them tongue muscles working there, okay? So we're going to go onto our side this time, onto our side, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of leg work, again, strengthen through the legs, the hips, the bottom, to help strengthen through our lower back, okay? So we're just going to relax our head onto our arm there, okay? So with this, okay, we're trying to make sure that the hips are stacked on top of each other. You can put that hand in front just for support, put the hands to the side, you're having to use your muscles in your tummy a little bit more, okay? So all we're going to do is breathe in, breathing out, take the leg up, and then we're going to control it back down again nice and slowly. So we're going to breathe in, take it up, and then control it down nice and slowly, okay? So again, we're going to breathe in, take it up, and then control it down nice and slowly, okay? So again, really control that movement. With this, it really isn't about flinging the leg up, it's controlling that movement. So we're going to breathe in, take it up, and control it down. Really sort of feel that leg in the leg and the hip there. If you need to put your hands for support in front, you can do. You can even bend that lower leg underneath as well, that will give you support as well. Okay, so again, lift that leg up, and control it back down again, okay? So again, taking it up, and control it down. So nice and controlled, take it up and down again at any point. If you need to have a little rest, just work at your level, your own pace. Really control that movement nice and slowly, take it up and control it down. Okay, this time, what we'll do, can you see me very well, is, trying to see my legs, is we're going to add a point and flexing, okay? So we're going to point toes, you come up, and then push the heel, flex it, and then lower back down again, okay? So I'm going to point up, push that heel, flex it. I know you can't see my foot very well. I need to position myself back next time, okay? So point up, flex it, and then lower back down again, okay? So again, see my legs there a little bit better. Point up, flex it, and then lower down. So we're bringing the ankle extensors and flexors in a little bit, the ankles, point up, flex it, and then lower down, okay? So again, nice and controlled, point up, flex it, and really sort of feel that working for the hip. And if you want to make it a bit harder, which again you don't have to, you can bring that lower leg off the floor. Now we're really challenging them tummy muscles there. Just be careful of the hips. So point up, flex it, and then lower back down again, okay? So again, point up, flex it, and lower down. We'll just do a few more again. So again, point up, flex it, and lower down, okay? So again, at any point you need to have a little rest. Just do what you can. So again, nice and control, that's it. Point up, flex it, lower down. Let's do 4 more if we can, okay? So point up, flex it, lower down. 3 more again. Point up, flex it, lower down. Last 2. Point up, flex it, and lower down. 1 more time again. Point up, flex it, and lower down. Ooh, okay, so let's bring the knees into the chest. Give that leg a bit of slap there to try and release that. We'll do some good stretch at the end, okay? So another little one we're going to do this time is bend the top leg over the lower leg. So we're going to hit the inner thigh a little bit this time. So again, just relax that body into the floor. So working the inner thigh. So with that leg on the floor, we're going to make sure it's nice and straight. So imagine a piece of string is pulling that leg away from the body. It's nice and straight. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, take it up, and then lower back down again. Okay, so take it up, and lower back down again. So again, nice and controlled, up and lower back down again. Okay, so again, not a big movement off the floor there. Take the leg up, control it down. Then we can add a point of flexing. So again, you can see my leg very well. Okay, so again, come back a little bit. Okay, so again, see my leg this time again. Point up, flex it, lower down. Okay, so again, point up, flex it, and lower down. Okay, so again, point up, flex it, and lower down. So again, up, flex it, lower down. I'll just do a few more again. That's it. So sort of feeling that through the inner thigh a little bit this time. Point up, flex it, and lower down. Let's do 4 more. 4. That's it. Nice and controlled. Just think about them on the core muscles as well at the same time. The pelvic floors, which is the beginning. 2 more. Point up, flex it, lower down. 1 more time. Point up, flex it, lower down. Well done. Bring them knees in the chest. That's it. Just release just through the hips there. Okay. This time then we're going to work on the back, okay, the spine. So we're going to do all four positions. They call it swimming in Pilates. Okay, so to position side so you can see me a bit better. Okay, so all we're going to do, okay, we're on all fours. Okay, now if you struggle on all fours, I will show you the alternate to this, so don't worry. Okay, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. The head is looking down towards the floor, not completely down, just straight down there, so you're keeping that alignment. Nice flat back, through the back there, through the neck muscles there as well. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in to prepare. As you're breathing out, you're going to stretch, lengthen, and then control it back down again, change sides. So you're going to breathe in, you're going to out, stretch, lengthen, and control it down. Now what you're trying to do is try and stretch the leg away from the body. Be careful, don't come too high up. And go lower than the spine, make sure it's not higher than the spine. While you're doing this exercise as well, try and keep the body nice and still. So really keep the body nice and still. So you're going to breathe in, out, stretch, lengthen, control it down. If you struggle on your knees, which some people do, what I want you to do is come down flat. Lay down flat, relax our forehead on our hands, feet width apart. So we're going to breathe in, we're going to out to the leg up, and then control it down. So again, alternating each side, keep the hips nice and still. So that's an alternative, okay, to the ones if you struggle on your knees. Okay, so keep that position, stretch, lengthen, control it down. So again, keep thinking about the core muscles, pelvic floors. So we're always thinking internally as well as working externally. Again, remember to rest if you need to rest. Okay, so nice and slowly extend through the body there. So again, breathe in to prepare with an out, stretch, lengthen, and control it back in again. Okay, so nice and slowly, nice and controlled, keeping that body nice and still, lengthening through the leg there, alternating each side, keep the body nice and still. Okay, now an added progression now, we're going to do the arms into it, so we're going to bring the spine into it. Okay, this time we're going to do is opposite arm, opposite leg. Believe me, if you do the same arm and leg, well done, hats off to you if you don't end up on a heap on the floor. Okay, so right arm, left leg. Not a lot of room here, okay, so we're going to breathe in, then out, stretch, lengthen, control it back in again. So again, we're going to breathe in, then out, stretch, lengthen. So again, lengthen through the body. Not easy that, a little bit of core strength there needed. So we're going to breathe in, stretch, lengthen. Okay, if you lay on the floor, the alternative would be is arm stretched out, not very good. That position next time, okay, opposite arm, opposite leg, and then do it up and control it back down again, okay, so up and then control it down. Okay, so going back onto all fours again, we're going to breathe in, then out, stretch, lengthen, control it back in again. Okay, so again, stretch, lengthen, and control it in. So alternating each side, keep the body nice and still, really stretch, lengthen, control it in. Okay, so again, stretch, lengthen, and control it in. So really controlling that movement. Lengthen through the leg and the arm there, control it back down again. Really good exercise to work with the core muscles, again working for the spine there as well, okay? Now another added one you could do, get a bit harder, another level, you don't have to do this. This time as you breathe in, breathe out, you stretch and lengthen. So what you do is when your knee and elbow in together, then you lengthen out for the leg and the arm and control it down, change sides. So you're going to breathe in, breathe out, stretch, lengthen, the knee and elbow come together, lengthen it out, control it down. Just be careful on that. It's a progression which you don't have to do, okay? So just do what you can, okay? So you can breathe in, stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow come together, lengthen it out, control it back down again. So again, breathe in, stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow come together, lengthen it away, control it back down again. So again, breathe in, stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow together, extend it out, control it down. Do 4 more then, 2 more on each side. So you're going to breathe in, stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow together, lengthen it out, and 1. Again, that's it. Stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow in, lengthen it out, control it back down. 1 more each side again. So breathe in, breathe out, stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow together, lengthen it out and control it down. And final side. So breathe in, stretch, lengthen, knee and elbow in, stretch it out and then control it down. Okay, so nice release stretch. This is called the child's pose. Push the bottom back towards heels. Stretch your arms out forward and stretch it out. Really nice back release stretch, this one. So stretch it all the way out. Just release those muscles in the back there. Stretching all the way out. Okay, brilliant. How are we feeling so far? Okay. So I'm going to go on to opposite side this time. We did the other side last time. So again, legs stretched out. Not a lot of space. You can see my legs, okay? So again, we're stretching the legs out, okay? If you need to bend the lower leg underneath, hands in front to support, you can. So again, push it back a little bit, okay? See me? So working on top leg again. So we're going to breathe in, breathing out to the top leg up, control it down again, okay? So we're going to breathe in, take it up, and control it back down again, okay? So again, take it up, and control it down. So again, working for the legs. We did the opposite side last time, we'll do the other side this time. So again, nice and slowly, take it up, control it down. Thinking about them in the core muscles. So you can measure that imaginary belt we had before at the beginning. We're holding at the third notch there, we're going to think about them, drawing the pelvic floors up as well. So it's always important to think internally. So trying to think about the muscles there, which will help them strengthen through our back. So again, we're going to breathe in, breathe out, take it up, and control it down nice and slowly. Nice and control, that's it, working through the leg. Let's do a few more like this. That's it, nice and control. Now we're going to have a point and flexing. So what we're going to do is we're going to point to come up, push that heel, flex it, and then lower back down again. So we're going to breathe into powering out, point up, flex it, and then lower back down again. So we're going to breathe in, now point up, flex it, and then lower back down again. So nice and controlled, point up, flex it, and lower back down again. That's it, so point up, flex it, and lower down. So let's do a few more again, point up, flex it, and lower down. Okay, if you really feel like working through the leg there, again, if you need to have a little rest at a time, have a little rest, just do what you can, just work at your own level and your own pace. If you want to make it hard, I like it before, you can take the lower leg off the floor. Careful of rolling back through the hips, keeping the hips up on top of each other, hand in front if you need to. So point up, flex it, and lower back down again. So again, point up, flex it, and you feel that sort of working through the legs there. Point up, flex it, and lower down. So again, breathe into powering out, point up, flex it, and lower down. Okay, I'll just do 4 more again. Point up. That's it, just taking that leg up to a point that feels comfortable for you. That's it, bring that leg down if it does get too much, we'll just do 2 more again. Point up, flex it, and 1 more. Nice and slowly, nice and controlled, point up, flex it, and lower down. Bring them knees in. Oh, give them bottoms a bit of a rub there. You can really feel that through the hips there. Well done. Okay, this time we're going to bend that top leg on the lower leg again, working on the lower leg again. Okay, so we're lifting and lowering. And imagine that peach strings, pulling that leg away so it's nice and straight. Again, we're going to breathe in and out, take it up, and control it down. So again, take the leg up and down. So relaxing that body into the floor, thinking about the core muscles, thinking about the pelvic floors. Nice and slowly, breathing in and out, take it up, control it down. So again, working through the inner thigh muscles a little bit this time. Nice and slowly. Again, at any point if we need to rest, we rest, okay? So at the point of flexing, so punch, come up, push that heel, flex it, lower down, okay? So punch, come up, push that heel, flex it, and lower down. So again, point toe, flex it, and lower down. Okay, so point toe, flex it, and control it down. That's it. Nice and controlled. Keep that leg nice and straight, feeling that through the inner thigh. We do 4 more again. 4, nice and slowly. That's it. 3, and 2, and 1 more. Nice and slowly. Okay, get them knees into the chest. Oh, well done. Okay, so this time we're going to do one of my favourite exercises actually, the shoulder bridge. Great exercise again to work through the back and the hips. Okay, so onto our backs again. Okay, so it's important we get the position right on this. Okay, so first of all, before we start, We always make sure that our hips, our knees and our feet are in alignment, okay? We're not going too wide, we're not doing too close, we're making sure that our feet are in line with our hips, okay? Then we're going to shuffle our heels a bit close towards our bottoms, okay? Okay, we're going to relax our shoulders into the floor and the lengthen through the neck and the head's looking up towards the ceiling. Now this is where we're going to start off with some pelvic tilting. So if you struggle with a bit of lower back pain, it's really nice just to help to release it a little bit, okay? So we're going to breathe in. All you're going to do is roll the hips under and then roll the hips back. So you're just rolling through the hips, a little pelvic tilting. So just pelt the hips nice and, so you're just rolling the hips under and then back. So imagine you've sort of got a marble in the belly button. And what you're doing is you roll the hips under, so you're rolling that marble towards the rib cage there and sort of rolling it back again. So a little pelvic tilt, it's just quite nice on that lower back. So again, I'm going to breathe in, so you feel the spine sort of push into the floor and then sort of roll back as you sort of arch the back a little bit. So again, a little pelvic tilt in, just to release in through the lower spine, okay? Nice and easy. Sort of first stage really, and the shoulder bridging. So if you do struggle, we always go back to that first stage, just do what we can. Okay, now we're going to bring the shoulder bridging into it. We're going to peel that spine off the floor, okay? So head looking up, shoulders relaxed, looking to ceiling, hands by side, we're going to breathe in. As you're breathing out, we're going to roll the hips under and nice and slowly, you're going to peel that spine off the floor as we push our hips all the way up to the ceiling. Form a nice sort of ski slope position there. We're going to hold that position there, we're going to breathe in. As you're breathing out, we're going to slowly imprint the top part of the spine into the floor as the middle comes in, as the lower, as the hips come down last. So we're going to imagine like our spine is a bit like a pearl necklace. So we're just sort of picking each pearl up off the floor, bring each part of the vertebrae up off the floor, and then we're going to drop each one nice and slowly back down into the floor. Okay, so we'll do a few more. We're going to breathe in. Breathing out, roll hips under, nice and slowly, peel that spine off the floor, push the hips up nice and tall, hold that position there, breathe in. And as you're breathing out, nice and slowly, bring the top part of the spine, the middle, and then the lower. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, we're going to roll hips under, nice and slowly, peel the spine off, push the hips up nice and tall, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out nice and slowly, imprint that spine just from the top, middle, the lower. While we're doing this, we're thinking about our inner core and pelvic floors as well. So we're going to breathe in. So let's keep going, let's do a few more. Peel that spine off the floor, pushing hips up nice and tall, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out, bring the top spine, the middle, the lower, the hips. Let's do 4 more like this. So we're going to breathe in. Now roll the hips under. Peel that spine off, push the hips up as far as you can, hold it there, breathe in, breathing out, slowly imprint the top, middle and lower. 3 more again, so we're going to breathe in. Now we're going to roll the hips under, peel that spine off the floor, nice and slowly take it up, hold it, breathe in, breathing out nice and slowly with the top, middle and then lower. Okay, 2 more again, so we're going to breathe in. Now roll hips under, peel that spine off the floor, pushing the hips up nice and tall, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out, slowly bring the top, middle and then lower. 1 more time this level then, we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, roll the hips under, peel that spine off the floor, pushing the hips up nice and tall, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out nice and slowly, bring the top, middle and then lower into the floor. Okay. Now a little progression on this is we're going to bring the arms into it as well, which again you don't have to. If you struggle, you can always go back to that first option, okay? So, we're going to breathe in, breathing out. So the first transition is to bring the hips up first, okay? Now we're going to hold them hips up nice and tall. Hold that position there, we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, we're going to stretch arms all the way over the top of the head as far as you can. Hold that position there, keep them hips lifted, breathe in. Breathing out, back down by the side, hold it there, breathe in. As you're breathing out nice and slowly, imprint the spine to the floor as the hips come down last. So it's like 4 transitions. Your hips come up for 1, your arms over for 2, your arms back on for 3, spine comes down for 4. Let's do a few more then. So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, roll the hips under, peel that spine off the floor, push the hips up nice and tall, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out, stretch the arms all the way up top of the head as far as you can, keep them hips lifted. hold it there, breathe in, breathing out, bring back down to the side, and slowly in bring the spine down into the floor, okay? So we're going to breathe in, breathing out, roll the hips under, nice and slowly, pin the spine off the floor, push them hips up, hold it there, breathe in, breathing out, take it over, hold it there, breathe in, breathing out, back down by the side, nice and slowly, and put your spine into the floor. Let's do 2 more then, okay? So we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, roll the hips under, peel the spine off the floor, push the hips up nice and tall, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out, keep them hips lifted, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out, take your arms by your side and slowly imprint the spine into the floor, okay? 1 more time, hold it there, breathe in. Now roll the hips under, push the hips up to the ceiling, hold it up there, breathe in. Breathing out to the arms over, hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out to the arms all the way back over, nice and slowly, imprint the spine as the hips come down, well done. Let's bring one knee to the chest and the other, hold our knees in tight, a little nice little rock from side to side, just to mobilise the back out nice and slowly. Okay, well done, we're almost there. So the last thing I'm going to finish off with is the scissors. So again, a nice core exercise, okay? Slowly lowering one leg down and the other. Okay, so we're going to finish off again, working for the tummy there to strengthen through our back. So Pilates is a lot of core work, a lot of work for strengthening through our back, okay? So we're going to finish off with the scissors. So again, we'll break it down to work at the level that feels right for you. So we're going to start again, neutral spine, shoulders relaxed, head looking up. We're going to start in one leg in the tabletop position. So with that, the knees above the hip. And then we're going to switch. So both legs are constantly moving. Now when you do this, you're going to feel that your back's going to pull off the floor. What you're going to do is try and pull the belly button down towards the floor. Do not let your back arch or hurt your back. Pull the belly button down into the floor so you're protecting your back that way, okay? So you're going to breathe in, breathing out, and then switching. So again, breathing in, breathing out, and switching. So this is the first stage, it's a little bit easier, okay? So nice and slowly, nice and controlled. If you do struggle, do what we did at the beginning, like the hundreds, a little bit easier. So again, you're switching through the legs there, okay? So again, you breathe in, keep the belly button pulled into the floor, think about them in the core muscles and pelvic floors. So again, switching with the legs there. So again, I'm going to breathe in, breathe out, and switching. The belly button in. That's it. Again, do rest if you need to. Have a little rest if you need to at any point, okay? So if we want to make it hard at this point, what we can do is we can place our hands behind the head like we did before, spread our fingers, relax our head into hands, take the weight off the head there, and we're crunching up, orange the chin, so we're going to feel a bit more here as well as working here. So again, switching, so we're going to breathe in, breathe out, and switching. So again, do rest, if it pulls your neck though, put your head down, just be careful. So again, nice and controlled. That's it, we're almost there now, so switching through the legs and feel them two muscles working. That's it, okay. Now again, if you want to make it harder, the full scissors is the legs are straight, okay? So your legs are straight and then you're scissoring through the legs, okay? Keeping both legs straight all the time. So head looking up. The only movement really is the arms, the hands, shoulders nice and square, and the legs. If this is too much though, go back to what we just showed you. So again, breathing in, breathing out, and switching through the legs there. You really feel this, working them tummy muscles this time. So again, switching through the legs. You breathe in, breathing out, and switching. You do feel it's a bit too much in your head, put your head down, careful there, okay? So again, really feel that working the legs. That's the exercise we're going to do today. We'll do some nice stretches to finish off with. That's it, we're almost there. We've worked really hard today, that's it, switching through the legs there. Really feeling the muscles working. That's it, okay, let's do 6 more. 3 more each leg. That's it, and 4 more. That's it, and 2 more. And 1 more. Well done. Okay guys, let's stretch them legs and arms out. Nice full body stretch. Let's really stretch and lengthen through the body. Okay, do you feel like you've worked there today? I do. I'm not used to doing it, I'm just used to teaching it. Okay guys, so it's really important again we do some good stretches. So just bending one leg up and the other, hands by side. Okay, so we're going to start by taking the right leg up to the ceiling. Okay, so with this, The opposite leg can be bent or straight, it's really up to you, okay? But all you do is use your hands just to help to aid the stretch a little bit. Never put it on the back of the kneecap there, always below or above, not on the back, okay? And you take the leg over towards your head, okay, to feel that stretch. Careful bottom lifting off the floor, keep the bottom pulled down, just until you feel the stretch right to the back of the hamstring there, okay? Feel that stretch there. Okay, going to breathe in. As you're breathing out, going to increase that stretch a little bit more as you feel the stretch increase, just to help with the flexibility a little bit more. Feel the muscle fibres stretch a little bit more and hold it there. That's it, really feel that stretch. Okay. And so release, take the leg out to side, just until you feel a little bit of thigh stretch. Keep them hips nice and still. That's it, use the other hand, your same hand as the leg to sort of take it over to feel that stretch there. And then we'll take it across the body. Now keep the leg nice and straight. It's important we're not lifting that hip off the floor. Use the other hand to take it over. It only comes over a fraction just to feel the outside stretch, pull. Just be careful if you have a hip replacement. I know some of my ladies are, you know how to take the leg over like that, they know that, okay? Take it over. Be careful if you've got a hip replacement, like I said, don't do that. And then slow back to centre. And then you're going to bend that knee into the chest. So pull the right knee into the chest, stretch the other leg out, okay? So pull that knee down to really stretch out through the bottom muscles. That's it, pulling the knees down. That's it. Feel that nice stretch. Okay. So again, stretching out for the glutes. We're going to use the opposite hand and like a lever. Try and put the foot on the opposite knee, and you're going to pull it across to the side. Keep the shoulders and the head looking up to the ceiling, shoulders to the floor, to the ceiling, and you're pulling it across like a lever. So you feel that nice stretch through the glute muscles, the bottom muscles there, stretching them out. That's it, take it all the way over till you feel that stretch. And so back to centre, we're going to pull both knees in. So pulling both knees down to the chest to feel the lower spine stretch. You pull the knees nice and tightly in, just hold that position there. And just release. Just do a little rock from side to side. It feels quite nice to mobilise the back. You can also do like a nice little circle as well, just nice and slowly, just to mobilise the back out. That's it. And slowly stop. This time, keep the left knee pulled in tight. Stretch your right leg out. So left knee in, pull it right down towards the chest. Again, to feel that stretch through the hips and the bottom there, pulling it all the way down nice and tight. So we're doing the same, but the opposite leg this time. We'll use that opposite hand again, hook the foot on the opposite knee, keep the shoulders on the floor, head looking to the ceiling, pull it across the body again to feel that stretch of the bottom muscles there. Again, take it over till you feel that stretch, and again, when you feel that stretch, hold that position there. That's it, really feel that nice stretch right on the bottom there. That's it. And so back to centre, okay then. Same stretch as before, this time the left leg, stretched leg up to the ceiling, hold back the leg again, opposite leg can bent or straight on the floor there, okay. Take it over towards the head, so you feel a nice stretch down the back of that leg there. When you feel that stretch, hold it there, keep the bottoms on the floor. Okay, just stretch the muscle fibres a little bit further, we're going to breathe in. Breathing out, increasing that stretch, you can feel that pull a little bit close towards your head there, feel that stretch increase. Slow release, straight leg out to side just until you feel it in a thigh stretch, keep them hips on the floor. You feel that pull in the thigh a little bit, we did a little bit of work on that, that's it. And back to centre, take it across the body, so you feel it out stride, keep them hip on the floor, be careful that leg coming across too far, just to feel the outside of the thigh stretch. And slow back to centre, okay, slowly lengthening one leg out on the other. Now this time, enough room, stretch some legs and arms all the way out. This time as we stretch and lengthen through the legs and the arms, we're going to circle our wrists and ankles at the same time. So big circles as we stretch and lengthen through the body. So big circles all the way around. That's quite hard to do actually, in the ankles and wrists at the same time, okay? And change direction, but keep lengthening through the body. Big circles all the way around. Nice and slowly, lengthen through the body, and slowly stop. Okay, slowly bending one leg up, and the other. Okay, so Again, knees bent, shoulders relaxing to the floor, arms out to sides. Quite nice for back, this stretching, okay? And the hips, so all we're going to do, nice and slow, let both knees fall to the right side and the head's going to look to left hands. Hold that position there. Just relax the body into the floor, melt down to the floor and hold it and relax. And knees and head slow to centre. Nice and slow, let both knees fall to the opposite side. Head to the side to the knees again. Just relax that body into the floor, relax. And knees and head slowly up to centre. Nice and slowly coming up, okay? So, legs just into the straddle position this time. Knees to ceiling, push the bottom to the floor and head up nice and tall. Big stretch up to ceiling. Hold it up nice and tall. Breathe as you lift up. And breathe out as you stretch all the way out forward. Just take it over as far as you can to keep that nice stretch from the back of the spine, the back of the legs there, stretching all the way out forwards. And slowly rolling up the spine, towards the ceiling, okay, we're going to slowly twist towards the right leg, coming all the way down that right leg just until you feel a nice stretch and pull. And slowly back to centre and to the side, nice and slow, twist the opposite leg, and again nice and slow, coming down leg again to feel a nice stretch and pull. And slowly back to centre and just slowly release the arms down. Okay, big bend over to the right side, feel that stretch, hold it there. And to centre and a big stretch to the side again, feel the stretch. And slowly to centre, okay, nice and slowly coming up onto our knees. Okay, slowly coming up onto our feet. And nice and slowly walk our hands back towards the feet and just slowly rolling up through the spine, shoulders and all the way back through to the head. Okay, finally there, so feet apart, shoulders relaxed, head looking forward, take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, big stretch up the seam as you hold it up nice and tall. Breathe in, extend it up. And breathe out as you release. Okay, final roll down to the beginning to see how far you get down this time. Okay, breathe in. Breathing out, slowly drop your chin to your chest, slowly roll the shoulders forwards, nice and slowly roll all the way down to the spine, all the way down to that point of tension. Again, relax the hands, relax the head, relax the body. Again, one time, take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, as each part of the vertebra slowly stack until they reach the slowly up to the shoulders, and finally the head. Let the shoulders roll back, just releasing through the shoulders. And change direction, nice and slowly. And again, one more time. And slowly release. Okay, finally dropping the ear to the right shoulder. This time drop your chin to your chest, roll the ear right round the shoulder. Hold it there, breathe in. Breathing out, drop your chin down, all the way around the shoulder. And slowly take the head back towards the centre. And give your arms and your legs a shake. Well done, everybody. Okay, so that's my first session. I'm going to learn from this. Okay, you guys take care, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now. Ciao.